Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new JetPunk quiz video. Today, I am going to be trying to name the official and regional languages of Europe. I don't think it's every single language that's spoken, but it's at least the somewhat major ones. But I think this should be interesting. Looking at the map right now, it's like a lot of them are going to be pretty obvious, but I think a lot of them are going to be quite tricky. But we'll see how good and how deep my knowledge of languages actually is here. Thank you to whoever suggested this quiz in the comments. If you guys have more suggestions for things you want me to play, keep them coming. I would be happy to. And of course, if you like these kinds of quizzes, do be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment letting me know so you don't miss any future videos of this type. So, we can start with, like, Spanish, for example. It's going to fill in most of Spain. But not the whole country, of course, because in the east we have Catalan, and in Andorra as well. We can do Portuguese to knock out Portugal. Galician will knock out the northwest. And then this little guy here should be Mirandese, which is spoken in the small town of Miranda do Douro in northeastern Portugal. I believe it is actually an official language of Portugal. Not all of these are official, but they are all at least fairly prominent regional languages. French, southwest of France and northern Spain will be Basque. We can get English. We can get Welsh. I guess I may as well just do some zooming in here so you guys can see. Cornish should knock out the, well, Cornwall. Manx should get the Isle of Man. Irish for Ireland. And Scottish Gaelic, or just Scottish, I guess, for the Hebrides in Scotland. Icelandic, Faroese. Okay. So that knocks out just about everything over there. And we can deal with the north. We can get Norwegian, Swedish, Finnish, and then, oh boy. I mean, Sami is, the problem is it going to make me differentiate between, like, northern Sami and stuff? No, it's not. Okay, good, because I can't name all of the Sami languages, but apparently Sami is good enough for this quiz. Dutch, German, Danish. A little bit of zooming in we can do here. We can get Frisian, Luxembourgish, and then Sorbian probably is the East German one. Very good. Czech, Polish, Slovak. What is that? Oh, man. What is this? Is this what Kashubian is? It is what Kashubian is. Nice. Okay. Doing pretty well so far. I think there's, like, Russia looks like a nightmare. There's going to be a lot of random ones, and I'm surely not going to know them all. May as well knock out Russian, Estonian, Latvian, and Lithuanian, and Belarusian, and Ukrainian, Hungarian, Italian, Slovenian, Croatian, Serbian, or Serbo-Croatian, I guess, is counted as the same thing, as is Montenegrin and Bosnian. We can get Albanian, Macedonian, Greek, Turkish, Bulgarian, Romanian, and now we have a bunch of small ones. So we can start here with Corsican and Sardinian. Is Sicilian... No, I guess it's not separate. I mean, I think it is, but maybe it's not prominent enough to be in the quiz. I do see Malta down there, though, so Maltese. Can't forget about that. I imagine Romansh is one of these. 3 of them, actually. That's nice. And, like, Ladine, maybe? Nice. Good, good, good. Okay. Now we're getting to some obscure stuff. What do we have here? So, Western Ukraine is Zakarpattia, but is it like Ruthenian? Is Ruthenian a language? It is a language. Nice. Okay, I know that area is called Ruthenia. I wasn't sure if it was a language, but it was the best guess that I had. Southern Moldova, that's like Gagauzia, so is Gagauz a language? It is. Nice. Okay. Good. We are 20 away. Crimea, I think Crimean Tatar, or just Crimean it takes. Okay, good. So now we have Russia. I think I actually may have knocked out everything that isn't Russia, which is pretty good. But the rest of this is going to be really tough. So, Chechen, north of what is north of Chechnya? I mean, Kalmyk is probably the big one north. Yeah. I mean, Dagestan, I guess. Dagestanian? Uh-oh. Okay, that one could be a problem. Caspian? Yeah. Makhachkalen. Okay, I think I'm in trouble for the Dagestan ones. I do not know what those are. Further to the west, Ingush. That is a language. Good. Ossetian? Is that a language? It is. Nice. Okay, because it had South and North Ossetia, so I guess it's like, yeah, maybe it's Ossetian. And then the republics to the west are Kabardino-Balkaria, so Kabardine, nice. And Balkar, beautiful. And then that one, it's maybe like Karachay-Cherkessia, so Karachayan. Karachay, okay. Cherkess. Oh no. Circassian. Ooh. Oh, that worked. Okay. Circassian is, I think that's Adige. Yeah, and it's actually labeled as Adige, yeah. Because it's spoken in Adige. I'm not actually sure what that one is then. Because, like, this is like Stavropol here, and then you have Krasnodar, Karachay-Cherkessia, Kabardino-Balkaria. And I feel like I've tried... Unless there's another thing called, like, Cherkess, Cherkesk is a city. I don't know. I would have guessed that it was called Cherkess, so I don't know. Unfortunate. I should deal with the rest of Russia. So, the big one here is probably Bashkir. And then Tatar would be west. Good. Now we have a bunch of tiny ones, which is going to be an experience. It's like Mari L or just Mari. Okay. Mordovan? No. Okay. Oh dear. What other republics are there around here? There's Mariel, there's Mordovia, there's Chuvashia. Chuvash? Good. Chuvash works. Udmurt? Nice. Good. Okay. And there's one in, like, Orenburg? Orenburgian? I don't know about that one. What is this? I mean, this is tiny. I don't know if this is 3 languages, 2 languages, or 1 language, but whatever it is, I don't think I know it. What is this over here? If that's Chuvash, what is west of Chuvashia? Mariel, Mordovia. I feel like it is... Or sorry, Mariel and Chuvashia. I think it's Mordovia, but what is spoken in Mordovia? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Okay. And then what's that? Where in Russia is that? Is that like Yekaterinburg? If that's Bashkortostan there, it's like yeah. Sverdlovskian. Permian. Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Is it ever like Kanti or Mansi? Or like Komi? It is Komi. Okay, nice. Just guess the names of the subdivisions in this general area and hope for the best. Okay, so I'm missing 6. Now, I can't really tell how many of, like, what the groupings are here. Oh, show unguessed languages. Oh. Oh, that's a really handy feature. Okay, so... Oh, this is interesting, actually. We have Jersey and Guernsey. What? There are languages here? Jerseyan? Guernsey. Guernseys. Guernseyan. Okay, I did not know that there were languages on Jersey and Guernsey. What the hell? Nobody ever told me about them. Okay. And so we have this one here. We have the Dagestan one. We have the, like, Mordovia one. And then we have the Orenburg one. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to know any of these. Because I feel like I've tried what I know. And I think I did pretty well here. I mean, I got everything else in mainland Europe, other than these four Russian languages and whatever these two are. So I feel kind of decent about this. I guess we can take a look at all of this and the number of native speakers and all of that. It's just pretty interesting data. And we can see what we're missing, I guess. One of the Russian ones has 2,000 speakers. Why is this in the quiz? Why is that in the quiz? That 2,000 is insane. It doesn't have its own flag or anything. 120 is like a little worse, but it still feels excusable that I don't know that. Romani. Did I even type that in? Did it give me that when I typed Romanian? I don't know. Anyway, Jersey and Guernsey. The Guernsey one has 200 speakers. Okay. Karachay-Balkar. Interesting. So I tried Karachay, or no, Karachay worked, but then Balkar worked as well, didn't it? Or no, Kabardian. Wait, what? No, I'm getting confused. Whatever. I'm not. I mean, this one has 87,000. I don't know what it is. 49,000, 1.9, 200, 2K, and 120K. So the one with the most speakers that I've missed has 120,000, which is still not that many. So I feel pretty good about this. We will see what the remaining languages were. We can mouse over them, I guess. We had Guernesiais. Okay, sure. And Gerrier. My goodness. I've never heard of those. I mean, I guess they're maybe sort of French adjacent. I know that there are French-looking words all over the signs and things there, but they still just mostly speak English. So that is pretty crazy. The Mordovian one was called Moksha. You know, I was going to say I've heard of that, and then I realized I've heard of that because it means it's like, isn't Moksha like release from samsara or something in like Buddhism? Like, I swear moksha is like a term that has nothing to do with Russian languages. I might be confusing it with something else, but isn't that what moksha is? Like, I don't know. Weird. Erzia, that one I am pretty sure I've never heard of. That's very, very hard. Abaza, again, no clue. I don't know if it has an alternate name that was gettable, but I, in that form, never getting it. And then Nogai. That's, oof. Those are tough. Those are very, very tough. I was never going to 100% this, but I think that with what I knew, I did as well as I could. I had a couple of good polls in there, like knowing like Kashubian and Sorbian and Ladin and stuff. Like those were definitely not trivial. But yeah, that was fun. I mean, that's a really, really interesting quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. If there are any other similar things that you want me to try again, let me know in the comments and I will. Because I like playing quizzes like this and languages are interesting and fun. So yeah, happy to do whatever. So yeah, let me know. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support as always. If you made it this far, thank you. And I'll see you next time.